Um, well, I think I might be entering a midlife crisis. I'm 38, and I don't know if that's one midlife. Anyway, I've just been going over a certain threshold of when you're younger, you can have lots of fun, hang out in bars, and like I don't do that anymore because not because I'm a mom, just because I'm getting older and I'm finding things like being attracted to more wholesome activities, but at the same time, I'm very confused often trying to figure out what the future, what will be important to me in the future. In the past, it has been my career, and now it's kind of the past 2 years I've been readjusting that, and it's been really interesting. I come from a long line of overachievers, so and I've told all of you this before, that I'm trying to settle into just being who I am, the way I am, and not comparing myself to other people or to my past versions of myself, and just settling into this existence.
Yeah, yeah. And the life crisis. Why do you think it's a crisis now? Why now?
Well, I guess there are things going on hormonally
Okay.
that are beyond my control sometimes. So I'm like, what is this? Oh, it's just my brain and my hormones. I'm not actually crazy. So just trying to find healthy ways to help, like she was saying, just to go forward and know that there is another side of this, but sometimes it can be really painful to go through changes. But overall, they're not so bad. But it's just different. It's different.
Yep.
It's like I have to make things count, but at the same time, I don't want to put so much pressure on myself that I'm not enjoying my present existence, like my daughter laughing at my dog, or my husband playing guitar, or just the really sweet moments of life are what are starting to matter to me. But that mind part of myself is telling me, no, you need to do this, and this by the time you're 50 or else. And meanwhile, everything in my life is actually quite lovely, so I don't, So.
Right, stop and smell the roses.
Yeah, or I'll miss it and I'll be like, wait a minute. You know when you see a photograph of yourself at a point where you thought you were really ugly, and then you see it 10 years later and you think, oh, I was so beautiful and my life was so wonderful. Like that just keeps, not necessarily the photographs, but things like that happen to me. I'm like, wait, it wasn't that bad.
That sense of urgency, I think, as you get older, it's like, again, in shamanic work, it's been that place where I felt that death was sitting on my shoulder and my time was running out. You've heard me talk about that theme in my own journey. And when you start to get close to 40, especially if you're single, you're not, but I was, and some of you may be, but then you begin to think, well, what do I want to do here with the time I have left? And I don't have time to waste here on some guy that's, not going to be serious or take me seriously or whatever. So, that midlife crisis comes because we're running out of time.
Yeah,
a lot.
Whoa.
Yeah, whoa, Misha! Misha is getting married.
Who's next?
Hi, I'm 20. And I think, like, what reoccurs in my life is, like, low self-esteem, low confidence, not having a lot of self-worth for myself, and not even just, through, I guess when family members put me down and sort of bully me, and I sort of grew up with that, so then maybe that's why I was so afraid and shy too. And then career-wise, like, am I worth this, for my client? Am I worth this payment? And even relationship-wise, like, what am I worth? And so I guess self-worth is a really hard thing for me because I feel like I'm not good enough. Like, I always need to, and I'm in a point where I'm, like, always reading and always trying to learn, and then I feel like I'm reading so much about being a good parent that it's like, am I spending enough time with my son? Because I'm too busy reading about how I can spend time with him. Or, you know, things like that. Like, where it's sort of like I'm so insecure about my inability, so I'm trying to learn how to be, and it's sort of almost that intellectual part of me is pushing me back from
counterproductive.
Yeah.
You're so busy doing that you're not being what you.
Yeah, and I'm constantly trying to achieve because, you know, people put me, but of course that's not good enough for people, and so it's learning how can you be good enough for yourself and you don't have to care what other people think too, I guess.
So that, would you say that's a life theme then for you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to find, you know, like, with my unexpected pregnancy with my son, like, the most devastating part was, oh my gosh, now family members are going to think I'm, like, this loser because I didn't go to college. You know, that was, I think, where I was really upset more so than, like, anything else. And reality, college isn't for everybody, you know. But, yeah, and so it was more like it wasn't the sadness of not being able to experience college or have fun or blah blah blah, like, you know, everybody's so excited for college to have fun. It was more like, crap, now I have a bunch of family members that are gonna think lowly of me. That was my biggest worry.
But then when you start looking at what you are doing for a profession, and would you share that?
Doulaing. So, yeah, it's finding my self-worth in doulaing, and I don't know, sometimes I feel like I'm not good enough because I'm younger, but so it's keep trying to push myself to get out there and
but all of this is can you see the pattern though?
Yeah.
And as she grows older, then her profession is even giving her an opportunity to question your worth and what doulas are thought of, and if they should get paid for what they do, and are they as worthy as a nurse or a doctor or whatever. So that life theme.
Yeah, it's because not only is for myself I'm trying to find respect from others, but doulas themselves are trying to find respect from others in their career. Like, that's a constant struggle for the actual career choice. So, yeah,
It'll be interesting to be, I wish I could just go out into the future.
Yeah, see what happens.
And yeah, be you looking back at 70 or 80 at, well, what did I learn about self-esteem? You know, what was my journey really all about?
Yeah.
And what did I learn? Where did I go? Where did I get to? Yeah. Thank you. That's awesome. Your stories are so beautiful and unique, exquisite.